What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's Jacob or Jaws Lex, and welcome to something new. I've got with me today my lovely girlfriend.
Hi, I'm Jesa.
And I remember doing this announcement video a long time ago. And I thought, hey, let's not be a total jerk. And,
Put it up sometime.
yeah, I needed to put it up sometime. So we're going to turn off the volume for this. Alright, let's rock. Yeah. Well, anyways, so, yeah, Philosophical Fridays. We're here to do it.
We were going to start off on talking about the education system because we both just graduated a couple months ago.
And, you know, everyone loves the education system here. So, what are your kind of...
Well, okay, like, starting with high school, I just started doing crappy all of a sudden because people were... Like, I never felt adequate enough because there's a certain standard you have to meet to be called smart, especially when you get to high school.
Oh, yeah.
And part of that's, like, not being lazy whatsoever and, like, getting all your homework done, which I'm not very good at.
Same here.
And I think that if changed a couple things about it, a lot more kids would be more successful with school than they are now.
Well, honestly, with the whole success side of it, it kind of comes down to being taught the way that, you know, you will learn.
Well, yeah, because a lot of teachers they do the standard. Like, they don't teach you the different ways that you can learn something. They just give you...
Cookie cutter.
Exactly. They don't customize the lesson for you. It's just, you have to learn this, and you have to learn it this way. You can't learn it any other way.
Yeah, and that's super frustrating.
And that's why I failed algebra 3 times over, because that's all I was taught was one certain way, and I didn't get it. And when I would ask my teachers about it, they would just teach
Blow
me
you
the lesson.
off.
Exactly. They teach the same lesson all over again, and I still wouldn't get it. And so I'd get frustrated and I'd give up.
It's kind of difficult to, you know, the whole smart thing, how at our school, in order to be deemed intelligent, you have to be a part of the IB program.
Which isn't really fair to the other kids who... I don't think you have to be smart in all subjects to be considered intelligent.
Yeah.
It's just putting a tag on it saying, oh, if you're smart at everything, you can be smart. But if you aren't very good at math, then
You're
sucks
SOL.
for you.
Yeah. SOL. Good luck.
Exactly.
Which I think is kind of bull, but, you know.
And I mean, I like at our school how they have different levels of teaching. Like, there's an integrated math and,
Yeah.
like, IB math, but still, that just... A lot of kids don't get what they need in order to learn something.
Yeah. And it's kind of frustrating to see that happen.
Yeah, because a lot of kids just kind of give up on school altogether once things like that happen, because they feel like it's not worth it to even try anymore.
Yeah. And then they get more frustrated, and it's just a giant downward spiral.
Exactly, and they either drop out or they fail, and because I mean, high school is hard.
Oh,
Especially...
even you IB jackasses got to admit that it's hard.
Exactly. I know that a lot of the IB kids probably stayed up on more than a few nights trying to get stuff done.
That paper done. Or...
Exactly. That project done. And I give them props because I could have never done IB. I would have dropped it so quick.
It is a difficult thing, in all honesty. Give them the mad props for going through with it, because it's a difficult thing to do.
I think that maybe the IB kids have a higher quality of education. Like,
Yeah, because, I mean, they aren't taught to the lowest denominator.
exactly. Their teachers are amazing. And I mean,
they connect with the kids.
Exactly. I've met IB teachers, and my AP psychology teacher was great, even though I wasn't in IB. He was still super, super awesome.
No, totally forgot the timer. But oh well, we're gonna keep on going because that took like what, 3 minutes?
I don't know.
New topic or same one?
You choose.
Gotta get my plants here. Squash. Let's talk about the teaching the lowest common denominator.
Okay.
Because that's what really frustrated me in school.
Like just the standard.
Well, yeah, they teach to the quote-unquote stupidest kid in the classroom.
Well, exactly. And I understand that the lowest kid does need those standard, like, they need that structure. But there are kids in the class that have been skipped over because they're too smart. Or they're not smart enough to understand something.
Yeah.
And then they just get pushed aside because,
Society standards.
Exactly. We need to teach the kids that are going to succeed. The other ones aren't just going to... They're just going to fail.
Yeah. I mean, it's really frustrating because, for me, the No Child Left Behind Act, that total bull. It leaves so many children behind.
Exactly. Even if you are smarter than the average kid,
you get left behind.
Exactly. There are things that don't apply to you because if you don't understand something, you kind of just
get screwed over.
Exactly.
And they won't stop and teach it to you.
Exactly. And then for the whole rest of the year you don't understand anything because of that one thing that you never got.
That set you back.
Exactly. Which is why it took me forever to finally get through math because there were pieces and parts that I just didn't get.
And again, teaching the lowest common denominator isn't the way to really teach, because then it teaches, empathy, apathetic, where they start only caring about themselves because, they can't do it because of something that says so.
Exactly. Or they think that they're, like badass because, they can do whatever.
Exactly.
I don't know.
And that's super frustrating to me. Because whenever I would, have to ask questions and stuff, it was, oh, I can't stop and teach that section.
Well, I mean, that, and I was in the EDGE program in my middle school, and all of us, that was like the IB of the middle school, and I felt stupid if I had to stop and ask something because everybody else got it. And since I was considered a smart kid, I was supposed to get it too. And when I didn't, I felt awful about it.
Well, yeah, because we're set to this standard where, oh, I'm smart, I'm supposed to understand everything.
Exactly.
Apparently.
You can't. Everything was okay until I got to math, and everything blew past there. I couldn't do my homework without taking an hour to just go back and read the chapter that we did in class before, because I still didn't get it.
Again, the No Child Left Behind Act it leaves so many kids behind.
I know, and I mean, you're really smart, and I know there's been times where teachers have just overlooked you because they think that you can already do it.
Yeah.
When there's something that you don't understand.
Go squash, go.
Your coin.
Boom. What else is there in school? Oh! Sorry, something that I've been talking with my parents a lot about lately. The whole teaching children that it's okay to, that everyone's the winner.
Yeah.
I was taught that there's a winner and there's a loser.
Well, I was always taught that there's always a winner, but I just think that because I grew up with my brother who's only 2 years younger than me, and we'd fight over things like that all the time, so we had to be told that in order to stop fighting with each other, because it's just what we do.
No one wants siblings to fight.
Exactly, we were just told that so that we could shush.
And stop your nonsense.
Exactly, but I mean, there are instances like field day where not everybody's a winner.
Well, yeah, and then it's about the self-esteem for the kids, and that's what really frustrates me. And that's, I see that. I work at Little Caesars, and squash him. Thank you. That guy was a punk. Oh, they're getting into my stuff. Oh no.
Might want to fix that.
Stop it. I'm gonna have to get rid of that sun for
Well, I mean, back to what you were saying about the whole self-esteem thing. My self-esteem doesn't go off of whether or not I win at all. It's just the experience itself. I don't really dwell on the fact that I lost something or that I wasn't adequate enough. You can dig up that walnut and put a squash there and kill those guys.
I'm waiting.
My self-esteem comes off of my own
Balls.
opinion of myself. I don't understand why people are super crazy about, oh, you won too, it's okay.
Yeah, and that's frustrating to me when I see a parent be like, oh, it's okay, you're a winner too. In all actuality, they didn't. Yes, they participated. Oh, and the whole participation awards too.
Yeah.
Those are.
There's got to be some other kind of saying that they can tell their kids instead of, oh, you're a winner too. Well, you did a good job, or compliment them on something else, not just give them an excuse oh, it's okay, maybe next time.
Get my sunflower back down. All right, well, I'm gonna have to pause it here for a little bit, guys. Sorry about that. We're back. Had an important phone call to take.
Sorry. Super unprofessional of me. But that's okay, because this is your channel.
Yeah, it's okay if you're unprofessional. As long as I stay professional.
Yes.
This guy's gonna get through, but oh well. Not
Squash
anymore.
him.
Squash.
But back to the whole self-esteem thing. Parents teach their kids that it's okay to get away with anything. You see the kid that throws the temper tantrum in the middle of Walmart because they can't get the toy that they want, or the kids that fight, and the one that's proven wrong is always the one that blows up on the other kid.
And it's not okay for parents to let that happen.
No, I think that if you are wrong, you should be told that
you're wrong.
Exactly. What you did was not correct, and that you need to try better.
And, not be a turd.
Exactly. Because even when you get to teenage years, I ditched all of my junior year, basically. And my parents let me get away with it, so I just
kept doing it.
Exactly. I kept doing it. I didn't care.
Because there was no consequence.
Exactly. And that's what I think needs to happen with kids that, like me, that ditched, and there needs to be some sort of consequence set in order. I got suspended, and I almost wasn't able to come back to the school for my senior year because of the crappy decisions that I made. And then senior year, I had to work my butt off because I got a whole 2 credits my junior year.
Yeah.
Which was crappy.
But, that's where we met, so it's okay.
Exactly. But yeah,
I understand. It gets frustrating.
Exactly. I think that teachers, especially, because my math teacher would let us get away with anything. This girl used to walk in 10 minutes late and no consequences. She didn't have to go get a pass or anything. She just came in, sat down, started talking. She had her Starbucks in her hand that she just went and got because the teacher wouldn't get her in trouble for going.
Yeah. It's frustrating to see that happen.
Exactly, because those kids are going to grow up to be
Shits.
super lenient parents, and then their kids are going to
get worse and
Exactly.
worse, and the degeneration
Exactly.
begins.
They're going to come home and say, oh, Mom, I robbed a bank, I'm going to jail, and they'll be like, oh, it's okay, I'll just bail you out, it's fine. There's no consequences. If I did that, my mom would be like, sorry, see you later.
Good luck coming back to this household.
Exactly. I think it all comes down to the level of respect that you have for somebody, because if you respect somebody, you're gonna listen to them and follow through with what they want you to do. Mr. Weissman, I had a lot of respect for him and
till the end.
Exactly. It's because he got all senile. But it's okay.
But anyways, I think that'll about wrap it up.
Yeah.
All right, well.
You guys should leave suggestions of what else we should talk about if you want to. If not, we'll probably just come up with other things.
Do more stuff like this.
Exactly.
Because I enjoy recording with my girlfriend.
I enjoy having
this quality time.
Thoughtful conversations with you. Because it's more of it's beyond the relationship level, I think.
Yeah. All right, well, that'll about do it for us. If you guys will drop a big old green thumb for me. Please don't red thumb it. I'm already, small enough. Red thumbs don't help me at all. Only destroys me. If you could like it up or share it on Facebook or anything.
Favorite it.
Favorite, all that mumbo jumbo. Could you please do that? And as always, you guys have a wonderful day. And we'll be back next Friday with a new Philosophical Friday.
Bye.
Bye.